TVCC Rodeo. This is all how it starts. That moment, that ride, that lift with joy, the crowd screaming your name. You holding on, clenching for dear life, to be lifted up and showed with pride. You get a little older, a little stronger, move to bigger crowds, bigger paces, bigger people, more people watching you, waiting to see what's going to happen.
Pay attention to the youngsters here, alright? Josh Ballard, 10 years old, 4'7", 80 pounds, and a list of accomplishments. Never finished out of the top 5 in any of his competing. Tennessee KB, Josh Ballard. Come on, baby!
Making that joy ride, hearing that buzzer, hearing that crowd scream for you, knowing that you accomplished it. You were the man that got that. You get older, people start knowing who you are, remembering your name, knowing where you come from, waiting to see what's going to happen and who you're going to be.
Okay, this'll rev you up. Kyle Joslin in our finals comes from Caldwell, Idaho.
You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We
Come on, Rowdies. Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now.
You get bucked off, you get ashamed, you're frustrated, you put your whole life, your whole goals into this, and you get bucked off, but that's all part of the game. People are always there to protect you and be there for you no matter what in the end.
I'm going to tell you something. What just happened is so unlike what Kyle Joslin does when he nods his head. I promise you that is one of the greatest bull riders in our game. No tougher place to ever ride than at home.
That is what happens, is that you get frustrated, but you have people there to hold you and tell you what you're doing wrong and be there for you in the end. And that's what makes this sport so great, this lifestyle so great. Now moving on to TVCC Rodeos. One of their legend, and personally my favorite bull rider is my cousin Cody Campbell. He graduated from TVCC, and he's a PBR professional bull rider. And he has traveled the world making a name for himself. This is one of the first champions that rodeos that he won after graduating from TVCC.
Come on, help him. Yes.
This is Cody Campbell as a little boy. One of his first rides that he had on an actual bull. It was a miniature bull, and he still talks about to this day the proudest moment that he had. You look over here. This is Cody Campbell when when he was younger. One of his first rodeos that he won. One of his traveling partners, Brady Portnier, Trace Robbins, and Roscoe. They just travel together, and they still travel together to this day. They're a family. They get a little bit older, a little bit wiser, so they think, but not exactly. They're still together, still traveling together, still part of that brotherhood, that bond that's reached them to their goals, traveling through these years and being a part of each other. Once again, when they're in college and still together, still winning, still fighting. Winning buckles, going to rodeos, making a name. This is when they were down in Texas, ranked. Some of the top bull riders of their age group in college. They're down in Texas. And this is what they do. This is what they live. The fear in their eye, fear in the bull's eyes, the conquering, getting on this huge bull. For what? A paycheck? They didn't do it for a paycheck. They do it for the pride, for the joy, and for that they accomplished something. That they're doing this for a reason, for who they are. Granted, the money is pretty great. You know, you look right here in 2009, he went to 30 different rodeos. Um, and it shows how many times he got bucked off. And 76 times getting, being right, getting bucked. 25 times he finished those 8 seconds. You see all these statistics and see how much, he had 190-point ride. And I bet if he was around, you asked him, he could tell you exactly which ride that was and, how it felt, what it was like, what bowl he was on. And look how much money he makes. $83,000, in 1 year. And he's only working, on the weekends or every now and then. And then 2014, he got in some pretty bad accidents and, got married, had a baby and everything. He didn't go to any rodeos, but still, he's making money because of the name that he has and who he is. He's still nationally ranked because he did so well the years before, leading up to this year that he did get bucked and, took some time off to regroup, reheal, and he's going to be back at it this year in 2015. This is why they do it. They do it for this moment, this picture, this bowl, this title, the ultimate goal of getting on top and being on top and seeing what you're made of and looking at everybody, looking down at those little boys that you see in the stands that come and get your autograph at the rodeo and going, I was you at one point and I made it here. Once you get on top, you gotta stay on top, just like how you're rainbow. You gotta be center. You gotta, don't let your back fall any further back than your rope because that's dead zone. You're done after that. You gotta sit tall, stand up straight, and reach your hand up to the sky and know that you made it. That's the moment that these boys live for.